Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BDS or Big Hit Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. The car pulled into the familiar driveway and Jungkook's eyes sparkled with a soft smile as he looked out the window. Their honeymoon had been magical, but there was something special about coming home, especially when that home was filled with love and warmth. As soon as they stepped out, the front door burst open. Mrs. Kim, there are my lovebirds. Mrs. Kim squealed with excitement, rushing toward them with wide open arms. Jungkook was immediately enveloped in a big warm hug, his face squished into her shoulder. Mrs. Kim, my cute bunny boy is back. Look at you. You have gotten thinner and glorious too. Must have been all that love, huh? Jungkook flushed instantly. Oh no, Ma, he whined, cheeks red, and quickly turned around to hide behind Taehyung, peeking out shyly from behind his broad back. Taehyung shook her, sliding his arm around Jungkook's waist to hold him close. Amma, don't tease my bunny too much. He is still recovering from all the love I gave him, he added with a smile, whispering the last part teasingly into Jungkook's ear. Jungkook, yeah, Taehyung. Jungkook turned even redder and lightly hit Taehyung's arm, pouting. Mrs. Kim giggled slowly, enjoying every bit of their newlywed energy. Look at you two, so cute. I swear, Jungkook, your pout gets even cuter when you are flustered. Jungkook whined again and looked up at Taehyung with a grumble. She is teasing me again, Taehyung. I know, baby, Taehyung said, dramatically patting his head like a little kid. You can hide behind me forever. Just then, Mr. Kim joined them, pulling both of them into a quick tail hug. Welcome back, kids. The house felt way too quick without you. Jungkook smiled sweetly. We missed you both too. After freshening up and settling in, Jungkook excitedly brought out a small suitcase he had kept separate, full of souvenirs and small gifts. He carefully unwrapped each one, handing a floral scarf to Mrs. Kim. Jungkook, I saw this and thought of you immediately, Amma. Pretty, colorful, and soft. Mrs. Kim echoed Jungkook. Mrs. Kim beamed, pressing a hand over her heart. It's beautiful. You are such a thoughtful son. Then Jungkook handed Mr. Kim a leather wallet. For up, I remember you said your old one was wearing out. Mr. Kim's face lit up. You remember that? Thank you, son. Taehyung watched it all from the side with the fondest smile, arm crossed over his chest. He didn't say it out loud, but the way Jungkook had melted into the family, laughing and smiling so freely, made his heart feel like it could burst. Later, when Jungkook returned to his side, Taehyung leaned in and whispered, you know, you keep this up, and Amma might love you more than me. Jungkook giggled, whispering back, she already does. Taehyung gasped dramatically, yeah, betrayal. They both laughed, hand in hand, surrounded by warm teasing and love. Their home once again filled with soft laughter and hearts that beat for each other. Time skip. After having dinner, Mr. Kim go to his room and same with Taehyung, but Mrs. Kim and Jungkook was sitting in living room giggling as Jungkook was showing pictures which he captured at their honeymoon. With Taehyung, the clock ticked softly in the background as the dim lights of their bedroom cast a warm glow over the room. Taehyung sat on the bed, legs crossed and arms folded, his lips forming a deep, adorable pout. His eyes flicked to the door every few seconds, growing more dramatic by the minute. Taehyung, yeah, he mumbled, voice laced with childish frustration. It's been hours. Is he sleeping on the couch now? Did he forget he has a husband? He kicked his legs a little, flopping back against the hardboard, whining to himself like a scolded puppy. Ish, love, how can you leave me like this on our first night back home? Your husband is suffering here. He dramatically rolled on the bed, hugging a pillow tightly. I miss my bunny. I can't even sleep without his warmth. Is he really that busy chatting with Amma? After a few more agonizing minutes, Taehyung sat up with a grumble, ruffling his fluffy hair. Taehyung, that's it, I can't take this anymore. He slipped on his slippers and stormed softly toward the living room like a toddler on a mission. As he reached the doorway, he peeked inside and found exactly what he expected. There was Jungkook curled up beside Mrs. Kim, laughing softly as he showed her pictures on his phone. His funny smile lit up the room, his voice filled with excitement as he shared stories from their honeymoon. Taehyung stood there offended in the cutest way possible. That smile should be for me right now. He puffed his cheeks, placing his hand on his hip, then tried his best to get Jungkook's attention. He tilted his head toward the hallway, raising his brows, pouting, mouthing, "Come to bed, bunny." But Jungkook, that little parrot, only smirked and turned back to his mother. Taehyung gasped softly in betrayal. "Oh, you are playing games now," he whispered under his breath. Mrs. Kim noticed everything. She chuckled sweetly, sipping her tea as she watched her son's jealous antics. Taehyung sighed dramatically, talking to himself in a whisper. "Look at him, laughing, glowing, ignoring me. I'm starving for his cuddle." After another moment of silent suffering, Taehyung couldn't hold back. He stormed forward with his big soft steps, stopped in front of them, and bent to snatch Jungkook's phone gently from his hands. He tossed it onto the couch, earning a shocked gasp from Jungkook and the cutest glance from Mrs. Kim. Without another word, he scooped Jungkook up in his arm, eyes. "Jungkook, Taehyung," Jungkook squealed, hands gripping his husband's shoulder tightly. "What are you doing?" Taehyung looked at his mother with the most serious pout. "Amma, I'm sorry, but you have stolen him long enough. I am taking him back. He's mine." Mrs. Kim burst into laughter, eyes twinkling. "Echo, Taehyung, are you five again?" Taehyung, no, he huffed. "I am a married man whose money forget he has a husband." Jungkook hid his blushing face in Taehyung's neck. "You are embarrassing me," he hissed quickly. "Taehyung, I should embarrass you for ignoring me." Taehyung restored, playfully carrying him off like a prize. As they disappeared down the hallway, Mrs. Kim's amused voice floated after them. "Yeah, Taehyung, let the poor bunny breathe." "Taehyung, I will breathe when he cuddles me," Taehyung called back dramatically, and Jungkook, he just whined into his husband's shoulder, secretly smiling like an idiot. Taehyung kicked the bedroom door closed with his heels, still holding Jungkook in his arms like he weighed nothing. He gently placed Jungkook on the bed with a soft thud, but instead of cuddling him as usual, he turned away dramatically, arms crossed, nose in the air. "Taehyung, I'm mad," he said with a pout, walking to the other side of the room like a sulky prince. "Don't talk to me," Jungkook blinked, sitting up with a confused funny face. "Why?" Taehyung turned his head slightly, still refusing to look directly at him. "You ignored me for Amma. I was all alone here, cold, unloved, abandoned." Jungkook whined, scooting closer on the bed. "You were not unloved. I was just talking to her." Taehyung, "You can talk to her anytime now. I just got you." Taehyung snapped like a toddler, flopping onto the armchair with a huff. "I suffered." Jungkook pouted, crawling to the edge of the bed and sitting on his knees. "Yeah, hubby, don't be mad." Silence. Jungkook slid down onto the floor and crawled slowly toward him like a cat, muting his cheeks against Taehyung's knee. "Please talk to me, hubby." Still silence, though Taehyung's lips were fighting a smirk. Jungkook bit his lips, then suddenly leaned in and kissed his cheek softly. "I missed you." Taehyung blinked once, still not responding. So Jungkook got bolder, pressing another kiss near his jaw, then another at the corner of his lips. "I love you," still pretending to be annoyed. Taehyung looked away dramatically, though his heart was going wild. Jungkook climbed onto his lap like a koala, arms wrapping around his husband's neck. Hubby, don't ignore me, he whispered against Taehyung's ear. I will get sad. Taehyung had instinctively come up to hold him by the waist, but his voice stayed serious. I don't forgive easily, Bunny. Jungkook pulled back with a big pout and puppy eyes. Not even if I do this, he leaned in and kissed Taehyung's lips, slow and gentle. Taehyung melted instantly, though he kept his expression flat. Still not enough, Jungkook. Oh yeah, Jungkook challenged with a mischievous glint, then kissed him again, deeper this time. Taehyung gave up. He grabbed his bunny by the waist, pulling him close and burying his face into Jungkook's neck. Fine, you win. Jungkook giggles, running his fingers through his husband's hair. You were secretly enjoying it, were not you? Taehyung grinned against his skin, maybe a little. Jungkook, you are impossible, Taehyung, and you are mine. Taehyung murmurs, holding him tighter. They stayed like that, cuddled up in the chair, breathing in each other's arm. The fake trauma had passed, replaced by soft kisses and peaceful signs. Just when Jungkook thought he had finally calmed his pouty husband down, Taehyung suddenly stood up with a mischievous glint in his eyes. Without warning, he scooped Jungkook into his arms. Jungkook, what are you doing? Jungkook gasped, already giggling. Taehyung tossed him onto the mattress gently and crawled over him with a slow smile. Naughty bunny who ignores his hubby deserves a little punishment. Jungkook's eyes widened. No, hubby, I said sorry. He squealed, trying to escape. But Taehyung was already pulling the blanket over them. Taehyung, you think a kiss or two makes up for leaving me alone? He whispered darkly, leaning down with a Jungkook giggles breathlessly, screaming beneath him. No, wait, hubby, but his playful protest was swallowed by the blanket as Taehyung him softly under the covers. The lights dimmed soon after. Quick whimpers and breathless giggles filled with the room, followed by the low groans, and outside their bedroom, no one could say exactly how much punishment the tiger gave his bunny that night. But one thing was certain, Jungkook would definitely think twice before ignoring his dramatic hubby ever again. To be continued.